took my first breath, bathed in crimson light, a child of omens, a starless night. They whispered fate in hushed cold prayer, that doom would find me waiting there. They carved my name in songs of war. I bled for gods who ask for more. Yet when I called, the heavens turned and left me drowning where I burned. Was I bound before my birth to fall forgotten in the deep? Is there no love left in this earth for those the red moon dares to keep? I raised my blade, I made my stand, I gave them blood, I gave my hand, yet all I earned was broken sleep, a prison forged in Netherdeep. No dawn will rise, no stars will guide, no gods will hear me.
Welcome, as we are ready to start our Netherdeep campaign today. As we've sweet dulcet tones of Alexand's lament hit our ears here, as we continue, having last week gone through a memory of a siege that Alexand was a part of, attacking the Betrayer's Rise, where much of the mystery unraveling Alexand's identity had first begun for our campaign. Having been put out of the flashback, our heroes now finding themselves in a room where a secret door has opened up directly to the north. And of course, there are rooms here. Both to the west and to the east. So with that, what would you all like to do?
Zura, you're looking a little rough. Let's see if I can patch you up. And I'll take the time to do some aura vitality to try and patch up Siora a bit. It's 9, 5, 6, 9, 12.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's max. What is that up to? I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it's number 6. So 7 hit points. 9 hit points. 11 hit points. And my genius brain lost track again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Okay, 2 more. 9 hit points.
That puts me at max. So
Okay.
someone else can have one.
I don't need any.
I'll take one.
Sure, I'll give one to Zill. 7 hit points.
Nice. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I think I got maybe one more fight in me. I don't know what the rest of you are looking like on terms of your resources.
Yes, I'm running low on my arcane reserves. But yeah, probably one more fight.
It feels wrong to leave. I feel like we're so close. Perhaps we could spend the evening here. We've cleared some territory of danger. Doesn't it bother you to return to the surface when you know he's suffering down here?
I would be okay with staying. We just have to remember to watch each other. The effects of this place could very much impact us.
Well, no reason to decide now. If we're resolved that we have one more battle before we need to consider retreat, then we can push forward.
Well, let's push forward to one more battle.
All right. Now we simply must decide which way we want to go.
Through the secret door?
Sure. That makes sense.
Everybody else agree?
Yeah, Zill nods.
It opened in response to us. I think in this place, that's probably a good sign.
All right. Then do you move forward?
Yes, through the secret door.
We can move our own things now, guys.
I don't remember which direction the one that opened
North.
north. Okay. If I can remember what I need to be on in order to actually pick up my token. So I should probably not be in the lead.
Yeah, I'll say for marching orders, Zill's up front.
Nissan will be behind Zil.
Yeah, I think it's been Zill, Nazan, Siora, Tyndall.
With Messina in the very front.
Very nice. Okay. As you come in, a shadow rises from the sandy floor and assumes a giant form. The door behind you closes. And the form has a single glowing red eye that remains fixed on you as it rises to its full height of 100 feet. An enormous spectral spear is gripped in its hands. The water swirls around the spear as it plunges towards you. It comes down. You find your bodies pushed directly to the ground, knocked prone, and it seems as though you are being thrust. Pain writhes through your body, almost like a spear is holding you in place. And now you are there. What do you want to do?
Is there anything of note in the chamber map besides this figure?
No.
Okay. Well, I think Zill's going to intend to charge it.
Go. Your speed is 0 as you are impaled.
Oof, okay.
You try to push. You can choose how you're trying to physically move beyond this.
Yeah, if he's physically restrained, he'd try and tear free. Cut himself free with his Iridium axe if he has to.
Yeah. Give me a strength save, please.
Okay. Am I able to activate a rage for this, Matt?
No, you can if you want. Yes.
Okay. So Zill will rage. That is a 19.
A 19. You push. And as you begin to move up, you find yourself, it's like you're lifting this invisible spear, this thing of shadow that is now holding you down. You still can't move, but you have made progress. The pressure of all of this is making your eyes bleed as you take 7 psychic damage.
Do we still have Intellect Fortress? Or is that wishful thinking?
It lasts for an hour.
Okay.
Oh, no, I think we've been here longer than.
Okay. Copy that. I think Zill is fearful that he might be ensnared in some kind of illusion, and so he's going to call out verbally and also across the telepathic link for someone to confirm that this is reality, that this is really happening.
We'll go ahead and move to Nizan. How is Nizan trying to resist this?
I think. So you described it as a shadow, right? It's not a physical form.
Yeah.
I think because a lot of the stuff here has been things in the mind, I think he would try and resist, like fortify his mind and try and push up with it.
Okay, give me intelligence saving throw.
$29.
29. You two feel the pressure somewhat lessening trying to push the power of the shadowy figure back. So you take 7 psychic damage from the strain.
I take half because of the shield I'm equipped.
Very nice.
It's 3, right?
Then we'd
And-
go to. Oh, so
Nope, that's fine. Let's say is that I'm done. Cool.
Yeah, sorry. And then Ciora. What's Ciora trying to do?
Where? Oh, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, and behind him or it, I want it to whisper, "I'm over here."
Very good. Then, give me a well. Let's see here. Do either a intelligence or charisma save.
Okay. 12.
Okay. With that, you find the pressure increasing, going through your body as you would take 14 psychic damage.
Okay.
Nintendo.
So it feels like this thing's pressing down on us. Does it feel like it's restraining us? Or like,
Yeah.
like okay. Are we restrained?
No, your speed
No.
is 0.
Speed is 0, but okay. So effectively grappled, even though not grappled. Okay.
Yes. It's tricky. Notice if it uses the words, you can get out of it. So here's how does your character resist?
This thing is made of shadow. So I think Tindo would want to try and push back the shadow with light. Doesn't have particularly strong light spells right now, but he does have the light cantrip, so he's going to try that. And just cast light on probably his holy symbol.
Yeah, so you try to use your light to push back the shadowy figure. Give me a wisdom save.
All right. Do I have advantage on those because intellect fortress. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The light begins to irradiate the shadowy prong in front of you. As from the strain, you take 7 psychic damage, wrecking through your body and mind. And we'll move up to Zill. Spear seems to grow heavier and more force being put behind it.
Zill's gonna roar in absolute fury at this. He's struggling the best way he knows how. He's still trying to physically lift this force.
Okay, yeah. Give me a strength save as you push it back further.
That is a 27.
27, you stand your ground. Another 7 psychic as it wrecks your mind, forcing yourself as this part of the spear rises further up, pushing this figure back. This will go to Nazan.
I think Nizan will look up at the shadow and say, "You're a shadow, a memory of something that's already been defeated. And a shadow is a thing in my mind, and I am strong in my mind and will push back."
Yeah, another intelligence save.
Less cool, but 18.
18. You feel the power of this force growing. But you're able to sum up enough fortitude to overpower even its enhanced state as it takes one more movement away, just a little bit. Just a few more inches away, you feel like you'd be freed from underneath it. As the 7 more psychic will come at you. We'll go to Ciora.
Well, you know what? Sierra's decided that she likes to live in shadow, so she's just gonna let the shadow take over. She's not gonna resist.
Okay. Just to see what happens as it strikes and turns in your body for 14 psychic damage.
Okay.
We'll go to Tyndall.
Does this shadowy form look humanoid in terms of like the body shape?
I mean, it has arms, but beyond that, it's very rough.
Very much. Very much shadowy, huh? So I can't make out any features. Mostly I'm wondering.
Glowing red eye.
Okay, glowing red eye.
So,
That's right.
The spear.
Does
Which I would
that-
say from yours, this feels like something that's meant to represent Grumsh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does this remind me of Groomsh?
Yeah.
God, do we know anything about Groomsh? I mean, I know he fought with Alex Shawn. Boy. I have attack options. I think knowing this is probably representing Groomsh. Boy, I wish I knew more about Groomsh now. Oh, this is the thing. This is the one that destroyed the city. I see. I'm putting things together. The notes make sense now. I see. Okay. This thing's destroying things. So it needs to go. How far away is it?
It's a distance. You feel, again, it's like the spear holding you down, like kind of blocking anything you feel like you would do. You'd have to get out from under the spear, you feel like. So ultimately, this is like choosing a save and how your character is resisting and trying to get out. So whether this is trying to contort your body or trying to convince yourself it's not real, or just combating the psychic pressure using your will. Like any, it just depends.
Yeah. I think knowing. Yeah. Okay. So Tyndall. Okay. So Tyndall being curious and interested in what motivates people, I think, is trying to understand. Like he recognizes it's representing Groomsh, I think. I think he'll say out loud, Groomsh, what are you? As he tries to understand this creature and its nature and who this person is.
All right, give me a wisdom save.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 2 and a 3 on the die. What does that give me? That gives me a 12.
Okay, trying to understand. Shadowy form seems beyond your comprehension. It moves and shakes, begins to fill you with fear. As you would take 14 psychic damage. And as they're striking down, holding, turning the spears, it is Zill's turn.
Yeah, with all his might, he's going to resist.
And another mighty push.
He knows that this force was defeated, or at least delayed by the half god. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With one final push. You are able to throw the part of the spear pushing you down away, and you are free to move as you hear the voice of Alekshan. Perhaps you'll be remembered. Now, what about your companions?
Well, at that, Zill's going to look back at the group. Is there...
You see these shadowy spears holding them down. They're in the various states of trying to fight.
Can I use my Ruidium Great Axe to like strike at these shadows or try and physically support someone?
I'll let you add the help action as you're trying to add physical strength to whatever they're going to do next.
Oh yeah, I mean
which
instinctively
one?
he runs to Nazan.
Nazan, yeah. With that, we'll go to Nazan. And that is 7 psychic as you finally get out. Nazan.
So Nazan will continue and say, we are strong in mind, we are strong in faith, and we are strong in purpose. We are strong in skill, and you stand between us and that purpose. We will prevail, and he will push back again with his mind.
Nice. So intelligence save with advantage.
Double 19s for 29.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So power moves and the spear dissipates in shadowy tendrils as you and Nazan force it out. Come on. That is 7 psychic for the effort.
And he'll say, we walk in the light of the beacon, shadow. And he'll smile over at Zill.
Very nice. Then we'll go to Siora.
Not a lot I can do.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, what's like? Because again, the idea here is to pick what save you want to try to use to push yourself from out of here.
Um, I don't really know. Uh, because trying to be one with the shadow didn't work.
Mm-hmm. So, what is your So, what might you do? You're gonna kind of maybe try to wiggle out of it, or how you want to do this?
Yeah, I guess I'll just try to wiggle out of it.
Okay, trying to turn your body to avoid some of the force here. Give me a dexterity save.
23.
Okay, that is successful. As you get out of it a little bit, you do take the 7 psychic from the effort. And you're
Okay.
starting to see that it might be possible to get out. Then we'll go to Tyndall.
Tyndall will fortify himself and muster his resolve. And Alex Sean resisted you. We will as well. And do everything he can to fortify his resolve.
All right. So do wisdom save.
There we go. That's 24.
Okay. 24, you push. And you're so close. And you take the 7 psychic. And we're up to Nazan.
Zil, maybe?
Zil, yes. Sorry.
That's right.
So Zil sees that Nazan's been liberated as well from the shadow.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's going to move on to Siora, who he's seen struggle, and he's just going to like brace her in this bear hug and try and lift her from where this force is pressing on her.
Nice. Okay, so you're going to let her have it help for the next one. And then Nazan.
So free to move and do things now. Nazan would like to try and use a charge for the Ring of Shooting Stars and launch a shooting star at this thing.
Okay.
DC 15 dex save.
All right. Yeah, we're going to say that there's these stars that are hitting them. That's going to provide the help over to Tyndall. So we'll go to Siora.
Gonna continue to try to wiggle my way out.
Yeah, you find some of the pressure seems to lessen thanks to Zill's pulling. Go ahead and give that deck save.
With
21.
advantage for the help.
What?
With advantage for Zill's help.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Either way, 21. Roll 2 13s.
Our lucky number.
Very good. 21 is the DC for this one. As you're able to push. And you find yourself almost out of the way of this thing, but not quite. As we go to Tyndall.
I am not here alone, my friends. will stand with me. Just continuing to push back with resolve.
Fortifying meta defenses, yeah. Do wisdom. With advantage.
25.
25, and with that, woof, shadowy spear vanishes, and you are able to get free. And that is the 7 psychic for a successful save. And we'll go back up to Zill.
If he needs a one-trick pony, he's a
Yeah.
strong boy.
It's like, "Ah!"
He's like, I can physically pull my bestie out from under the psychic pressure of this god. Point of order, guys. It sounds like even when succeeding on these saves, we take 7 psychic damage. Messicine is toast. Even if she succeeded on everything, she's dead. But yeah, still trying to physically wrest Siora from the grasp of the Ruiner.
Very good. And Nazan.
Design will is just gonna try and firebolt the thing.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That will hit as it flies out. Roll your damage, I guess.
7 fire damage.
Okay. And with this, it's going to load the DC a little bit as Siora. You want to wiggle out some more? You can have advantage.
Yep, wiggling out some more. $15.
Ooh. With advantage?
Yep, I rolled a 5 and a 7.
All right. As much as the fire is exploding, everything's trying to help you, you're unable as it digs deeper for 14 psychic.
Okay.
Spear tearing Sarah apart will go to Tyndall.
Tyndall, having fortified his resolve, is just going to start stepping towards this thing gradually and reach out, and he'll cast Sacred Flame at it.
Nice.
It's a dex save. I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, roll the damage.
It's 16 damage.
Okay. And we'll go to Zill.
Zill begins to show some fear for the first time since I've stepped into this chamber, because he isn't sure that even with his assistance, Siora can escape. And so it's just pure desperation on his face, again, as he's using every bit of his might to try and aid her.
Got it. Then Nazan.
Nizam would like to try and move past the shadow and see if there's anything on the other side of the chamber.
You essentially see here just a wall.
Okay. He'll firebolt it again.
Okay.
17 to hit.
So what? What damage?
19.
Very cool. Siora, you can do your deck save again with advantage.
All right. $27.
Okay, with the point of the sacred flame and a final flick of your body, you're able to get away from this sweet
Yes!
Here.
7 psychic.
Yes. And then you have felt the betrayer god's fury as Alekshan did. The towering image of the one-eyed god is gone, and the chamber stands empty once more. Part of the north wall crumbles away, creating a jagged open doorway between the grotto and another one.
Start moving that way, y'all.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tyndall will take this opportunity to do a little cure wounds action.
Yes.
Certainly one on himself.
Yeah, I'll do one on myself.
I'm still pretty good.
You enter. As you enter, you see an oval portal with glowing edges appears in the middle of the room, floating between the hands of a giant statue depicting Alekshan in armor. Suspended vertically in the water, the portal is 10 feet tall and 5 feet wide. Through it, you can see the giant statues that occupied the first chamber of the Netherdeep that you entered. You haven't died, whispers the voice of Alekshan. Take this opportunity to recover and prepare for what yet lies in wait.
Nice.
This is an exit?
It appears to be.
Jill looks kind of conflicted because he was hoping that they were close to the end. And I think it dawns on him now just how out of his depth he truly is.
Shall we go through?
Well, if it is indeed a place for us to recover, it seems like the right direction to go.
Well then, who wants to go first?
I'll go. If I don't come back, I died terribly.
I follow Nizan.
Walk through, and everyone can see them come into the space as you are back with the room with the ruined statues and the tear that's the entrance to the Netherdeep.
Is there a portal to return to where we just teleported out from?
Indeed, those of you who can see your friends on the other side of the portal.
Let's zoom out far enough.
So what would you like to do?
Do you all want to try and rest here or leave?
I mean, we could retreat back to one of the ruins. Rest in one of the
Research
ruins.
facility?
Or the research facility.
That way we're not going all the way up to the city. We're already closer.
I think to Zill, that's a fair compromise.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I think Nazan understood that, and that's why he suggested it. But he doesn't say anything. So we make our way to the research facility to rest.
Okay. Yeah, you were able to get a good rest there. That's what you'd like to do. You can take your long rest. As you see, the researchers there are very interested in what you've learned. You can see that all of them have some injuries and are bandaged.
What happened? Nazan asked them.
Yeah, they look and Tiefling kind of goes, well, apparently, we started to understand the cover that some of the other ones were using, and they said that we needed to grant them access. And when we asked for credentials and said that they might be fake, they said this shows our qualifications and began to cut us until I unlocked the door. They wore iron helmets, so I didn't get a good look at them, but they did make their way into the waters.
How long ago was this? How many of them were there?
4. And, just it was earlier today. Probably 2 hours ago. I'm glad you are all here now.
Yeah, since it's at the end of the day, and we're gonna take some long rest. I'm gonna do some cure wounds on them.
Tyndall would offer as well.
So I'll do that, and you are able to stop the bleeding and move the wounds so that they are closed and healthy.
Well, thank you for letting us know. At least now we know to look for them. Or be cautious of them if we come upon them.
Really not.
Tyndall will point to the weapon, the shield on Nazan's back. Did they have anything like that covered in those red crystals?
Yes, they all had iridium enforced equipment.
Probably headed to the rift then.
We must hurry. They threaten our mission.
That they do.
Will you all be safe if we leave you again? Can you barricade yourselves within some of the ruins, perhaps?
Maybe I think if we don't try to interfere, they won't hurt us again. So we might just hide and let them pass.
There's no dishonor in that for you. You're not warriors.
No. Looks down, definitely not.
Well, if we find them, they will answer for their crimes against you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think at hearing that, Zil is raring to go.
No longer Swizzle.
It's like, let's go.
Zill, we need rest first. We'll go first thing in the morning. I promise. And if or when we find them, you can do whatever you want to them. I won't stop you. In fact, I might even help you.
He'll kind of laugh at that. Like, you're speaking sense. We can't do anything in this condition, but I don't know. This place is terrible, but I find myself loath to leave it. It feels wrong.
Well, when we accomplish our goal, it will no longer be wrong.
He'll nod in acceptance and he'll start making his preparations for the evening. He is positioning himself like equidistant to everyone. Maybe if someone sets their bedroll a little too far away for his liking, he'll kind of subtly like nudge it back closer to the rest of the crew.
Well, I'm gonna take a watch.
Okay.
I think as we're getting ready to put down for the night, from Nissan's bag, which clearly all of our stuff is, made to be waterproof because we knew we were going in the water, right? He'll pull out two sacks, and he'll hand one to Zil and one to the rest. And inside are some pastries left over from our event. I thought these might be good at some point during our adventure.
Oh, you thought right. This is wonderful. And you see Zilvis. He
Yes,
smiles for the
thank
first time in
you.
a while.
Tyndall has probably found himself a desk in the corner, and he's pulled out a journal from his bag of holding and is writing down as much as he can so that it can actually have a record before these events become lost to history. And he'll kind of absently take the pastry you hand him and just start munching on it while he continues to write.
I think, Matt, if any of this is too crazy, you can tell me no, that's not working. But Nazan
Okay.
will pull from the bag like a wine skin, but instead of wine in it is coffee, and he'll pour it in a mug and prestidigitation it warm or hot,
Mm-hmm.
and put it next to Tyndall.
Nice. It's very good.
As if he knew you were going to do that, Tyndall will like start dunking the pastry and continue.
And then Nazan will just wander over and just sit with Zil.
Yeah, I think Zil just absentmindedly leans into Nasan when he gets close.
So two of you kind of supporting each other to her
Yep.
shoulders. Then anything else you can all process your long rest.
In the morning, Nazan, of course, will do water breathing. And then again, take the time before we go into the portal to do Rory's telepathic bond ritually, and then cast Intellect Fortress on everybody but himself.
Yes.
Water breathing was also as a ritual, of course.
At the start of the new day, Zil's able to reach like elbow deep into his own shadow, and, sort of grasping around until he appears to find something, and then he pulls Messacina out of his shadow. The little closet looks kind of annoyed before he sets her down.
Nice.
Messacina, you're back! And I hand her a piece of my ration.
He greedily eats up.
Well, shall we make haste?
Yes.
So we now have other people to contend with. For sure.
Yeah, Zil's been packed, and I think he's like tapping his foot impatiently by the exit.
Okay. So in that case, back towards the Netherdeep. You're able to safely make your way. To the room there, the entrance. What would you like to do?
The portal we used to get back to the entrance, is it still active?
Indeed. You see, that seems to be able to lead you back to that same room.
Should we pick up where we left off?
I think we should.
I think that's a good idea.
Stiora or Tyndall, is there any sign that the others have trespassed here, though, in our absence?
Look around this room.
That is an excellent idea.
Give me an investigation check.
I will do that.
I got a 21.
I got a 26.
These Louise, guys.
All right. Looking carefully, it does appear that more have come this way. Distinct signs of a little bit of rest of 4 individuals.
Should we try to follow them and ambush them? Or make our own way?
I think we should make our own way. And if we happen upon them, take care of them.
It's maybe wise. We don't know what other dangers await us here. We have some advantage in our foreknowledge, but it may be a waste of our precious time to retrace our steps in order to deal with this singular threat.
They also probably have a pretty good lead on us anyway.
Well, I suggest we go back through the portal then and see what we can find.
Yes.
All right, so push way back to the portal. And you do see the jagged doorway that leads north. If that's what you wish to do. Oh, sorry, no, you went to, I don't know what I'm thinking. My brain's not working. So you're back in, you're back in the area here at the portal. What do you want to do? There's not a way. There was already the other one.
No path to the north then.
No, there's not a jagged thing or anything like
Okay.
that. Not that you see.
Was the exit to the portal the only exit out of this room?
That you can see.
I'm sorry, this room.
Oh, back before. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go into Zan, there's passageways to the east and west.
Okay. Which direction should we go from here?
Zill's
What do you
instinct
think?
is always to go
Still
east.
east?
Yeah, he read his mind.
East, you said?
Yes, unless somebody has another idea.
Nope, it's fine. I just want to make sure I understood.
Tindall's having the stray thought. He's wondering if Zill is a flat earther.
He probably is.
You come into a room that seems rather just with flowing seagrass. And nothing quite happens.
Can I search this room?
Indeed, give me a perception check.
Uh, 14.
All right, so you spend about 10 minutes searching, and everything seems and you don't find anything of notice.
I don't really see anything in here. Other than, are there exits out of here? Other than the one we came in?
No.
Yeah, I don't really see anything in here. Should we try the room across the way? Hello? Did I lose you all?
In this on, just take one more quick look around before we leave.
Give me an investigation check.
I think Tyndall will cast light on, I don't know, probably a coin that he's got in his pocket or something, in case he needs to put it away.
It's yours, right? There's nothing in here. I got a 14.
People dealing with DM knowledge here. I love it.
So, should we try the room across the way?
Yep, that sounds great.
Okay. What say you, Zill?
He'll send Messicina to skip over.
All right, and she finds another room of flowing sparse seagrass.
All right. Can I search this room?
Sure.
Tyndall wants to help in this search.
Perception or investigation?
I guess we could do a perception with advantage.
Oh, well, I already have advantage, but thank you.
Guidance.
Okay. That's
So
a
add
23
D4.
without it. So with that, so 26.
26. You thoroughly spend 10 minutes searching and find nothing of interest.
I don't find anything.
Hmm. Are there signs that other people have been here? Like, is there anything that would indicate the other four have been here?
Not necessarily in this room, no.
Okay.
I love that answer. Not necessarily in this room. Should we backtrack then?
I don't see
So
we have
appears
much
to be no other way out.
choice.
Yeah, I guess we have to retrace our steps.
All right.
All right. I mean, you all can see the map, so kind of show me where you want to go.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
You
that's
guys saw a
over
little
there.
time lapse of Zill.
Yeah.
Get some Benny Hill music going on.
I just love that you traced. Cracked me up.
Hey, it's immersion, guys. I can't just place my token wherever I want.
I can't face through walls.
Wait, is this the hell room that had the horrible steam?
Yeah.
Shoot.
I think the steam was actually the next room. I think it was this one.
Yeah. Yeah, because here, I think you still have.
We had a couple of different passages. I think we avoided a lot of stuff and tried to slip around.
Yeah, you went to your right. See, our current threatens to pull you into the chamber, the walls of which are lined with iridium spines. The Apothian's ragged breathing is audible in every heave of water, and thermofents in the floor give off swirling bubbles, dim light, and warmth. And I don't think any of you have any sources of light in here.
Tyndall does. He's got light.
Perfect. I'm talking about, you didn't have a fight in this room, right?
No, I think we just ducked out.
Yeah, we made it past this room into this room and portaled out. Or teleported.
Now the portal happened. Where's my ping tool? There it is. So I think we slipped through this. This is where we fought the big fish, and then got boiled alive. And we made it through, and then sort of tiptoed our way down. If I can get my screen to pan.
Wow. You see a horrible creature you've seen before with spines and a thing of light burning towards you, Tyndall. Swimming quickly.
Any chance I can tuck that coin into my pocket before it gets to me?
I think it's seen you as we will go to initiative.
Oh no.
like the cartoon where they see something and they shut off the light, like it's not there anymore.
Wow. I rolled
Um,
2 5s on my initiative.
I got a
Pretty
total
sure-
of 5.
Pretty sure he just rolled it for us with this
did.
auto initiative.
Oh, sorry.
I would like to use my initiative swap and trade places with Zill.
So ultimately, here's the thing: if you take your light away, you can, but you get the sense you see now that the thing is radiating dim light and is still headed towards you.
Me or
I'm mostly worried about it absorbing the light because these are the same things we fought in
Yeah,
the
your
entrance.
feeling is it already absorbed the light.
Oh, okay.
It's done its thing. All right, but Sior, it is your turn.
can I not do my initiative swap with Zill?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. That was. I'm sure you said I was sort of engaged. Here we go. Yes, you can. I guess this is the less convenient one, if I remember. I should be able to do it. All right, so you want to do Zill, and Zill is 12, and you are 20. Okay.
30.
You're 30?
Yeah, that was my roll.
Okay.
I played a Harengon Chronologist wizard in the campaign, and I got up to the 30 occasionally. That is a crazy roll.
Matt, I forgot to do my portent rolls. I'm going to send those to you.
Okay. All right. So in that case, Zill.
I am going to expend all of my movement to close with this creature. Of course, activate my rage instinctively. And Zill is going to make one attack as part of his rage recklessly through his feral celerity feature. Look at that. It is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Now I'll roll like crap. I didn't for once on a crit. So that's 23 points of magical slashing. And then I am doubling the Ruidium psychic damage from the axe as well.
Nice.
For another 17 points of psychic. And then for my action, I'm going to burn 4 maneuver points. Attack recklessly. What? What? For another natural 20?
Yeah.
What a world we live in. For near max damage, for another 26 points of slashing damage. And then with those 4 maneuver points, Zill is going to use his Carrion Feast feature. And for flavor, his jaw's going to unhinge, bisect, and he's going to bite this thing in the throat for 15 points of additional necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And as he gorges himself on this thing's blood, he will then absorb 15 of that damage as temporary hit points. And that is my turn. Wow.
You also do psychic damage on that second hit.
Yeah,
I do. Shoot. Wow, team. 16 points of psychic damage from that second.
Did I count that right? Is that 97 damage in one turn?
Yeah, it's very bloodied.
Jeez Louise. This axe is my favorite item I've ever had. Thanks, Devin.
Okay. It will begin its insanity as it goes and it starts to bite the thing that's severely hurting it. And it takes a strike for 12 to hit Zill,
Oh, 12 will miss.
and then a natural 20.
Well, that's only fair.
And that is 44 radiant damage.
Ooh. Being an Asimar, Zill is a resistant to radio damage. But that still is a big ol' hit.
Nice. Then it's going to go ahead and there's a light explosion that goes through with radiant light filling the surrounding chamber. I need the four of you to give me con saves, please.
Seven.
16.
15.
Natural 20 for 28. I swear I have not hacked D&D Beyond.
Very nice. All right, so Xiora is the only one that fails that for 23 radiant damage.
Oof. What's the radius? Would it hit Messacina too?
Yeah.
She's toast.
And then to the rest of you, that would be 11 radiant.
Oh wait, no, she still has 3 hit points. Wow, she's hanging on. She's a survivor.
Nice.
Sorry, I was reading something. What was the number?
11.
11? Okay.
Then Xiora.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is bonus action magic weapon on my longbow. Then I am going to shoot at it. What does that do? +1. Okay. So a 23 to hit.
That hits.
You wanna go potty? Let's go.
Okay. For
Hey, do you guys gotta go potty?
12 points of magical piercing,
Nice.
plus an additional 5 points for sneak attack. Second attack with the longbow. A dirty 20 to hit
Ooh.
for an additional 11 points of damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Right through its beady little eyes.
Nice. That the creature is destroyed. And the corpse floats in the water.
This is gonna sound really gross, but can I take my dagger and slice it open, see if there's anything in its guts that might be interesting?
Yeah, if you want to take the time.
I do.
Okay. Kind of been cutting it open, and you do see there's an occasional shield or helmet, but nothing too much of interest.
Okay.
Can I hack off its little anglerfish lure mat as a trophy?
Yeah. Okay. As this dies, there is an immediate reaction here, though. And I do need everyone to make a strength save as the current suddenly increases.
Uh-oh.
20? Oh, Tyndall. Oh, no.
Or
18?
12.
What does Hindle get?
4.
4. Okay, so Sierra and Zil, you're able to keep your place while Tyndall and Nazan, you are slammed against the walls into the iridium spines. As they pierce your body, you take 5 piercing and fear, despair, and more specifically, uncontrolled rage flow through your body. And I need a charisma save.
I'm gonna use my recap insert on this.
Is Intellect Fortress still active?
Yes.
Okay. It's a natural 20 for 26.
Heck yeah.
Thanks to advantage, by the way.
It's a dirty 20 because I rolled a 19.
Okay. You are able to perfectly calm down from the rage. And as this flows more and more, what would you like to do?
I like to think for a minute that Zil now knows what it feels like to have that rage go across the for just a split second.
Yeah, he's
Across
like, wait
the
a minute.
telepathic link. He's like, wait. this
Am
is
I
going the
always
wrong way."
shouting that loud? Is it always that loud?
That was unpleasant. Where's
Are the currents still pushing us around, or
Yeah.
okay?
What do you want to do?
Let's move to another room.
Preferably one not quite as deadly as this.
Preferably. But I
You
don't...
got your movement and action. What do you want to do?
Uh,
Can Zil grab Nazan and are we're trying to get to the northwest? But we
Can.
haven't. Sorry, Zil's gonna ask that across the telepathic bond. Like, are we trying to get to uncharted territory essentially?
sounds great. Yep.
Yeah. So Zil's gonna try and grab Nazan, to help resist the current and move. I've got 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
Gets me like here, I
Yeah.
guess.
Sierra will attempt to do the same with Tyndall.
I mean, Tyndall's just gonna swim and
Oh, okay.
dash.
I also have 40 feet of movement.
Did y'all take damage when you hit the walls?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Scene is dead. She would have failed that save too. Oh, poor girl.
Is there an outlet on this side of the room?
There is.
Okay. I mean, Tyndall is dashing.
So in the movement, you can kind of show me where you'd get.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's enough to get me out because it's 60 feet, right? Yeah, 30
Yeah.
so 60 feet. So I was there. And if these are 10-foot squares, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Need to move my screen. 35, 40, 45, 50. And that would be 60 there.
Nice.
Is that enough to be out of the room?
Yeah, the room basically ends past that blue thing.
Oh no, so we're still in it. Okay.
Yeah, so the rest of you
Good luck.
Okay. In that case, those. And so you did your full turn.
Yeah, that was my full turn.
Everyone gets to do theirs.
Yeah, I moved 40.
Okay. In that case, the currents pushing. I need those in the room. Give me a strength save.
7.
Did Nizam get a turn?
I didn't really.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you
was
did.
confused.
Yeah, I just dragged you.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm confused.
So you can still go.
Yeah, so I'll try and do the same with Zil. And then if we did turns, did you just move? Is that all you did, Sierra?
What?
So did you just move? Is that all you did on your turn?
Yeah.
So you could use your action, right, to dash?
Or my bonus action.
Yeah.
So yeah, we all make our way out of the room.
Okay.
Okay.
So I drag Zil along. And I dash. That should be enough to get us both out. Well, which way now? Guess forward?
All right.
Oh,
So continuing.
what's the question, Julie?
I said forward, or is there stuff to the left and right?
No.
I think that's a secret passage that we
Yeah.
can't.
Okay.
It's a tunnel that goes over top of where we are, I think.
Yeah.
Elevation?
Oh, a big old room. Great.
So natural vents spew red light and jets of bubbling water into this warm oblong chamber. 2 enormous jellyfish-like creatures, faintly illuminated by the light coming from the vents, drift in the water at opposite ends of the chamber. Their tentacles swaying. Each is within easy reach of one of the tunnels leading to the chamber. In the middle, lodged in 2 vents you see below you about 10 feet apart, you see a large great sword and shield, both seemingly corrupted with ruidium.
Any helmets?
No.
Okay. So maybe not the ones that came in after us. The jellyfish-like creatures, do they look like the things that we fought before?
Yes.
Okay. I forget what they're called.
Death's Embrace.
Yeah, those things.
So there is that tunnel to the north. And it's on the map, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say the jellyfish you said are near the exits.
Mm-hmm.
I only see the one exit. This one up here.
I mean, technically, this could also be an exit or an entrance.
Yeah.
Technically. Ah!
Oh God.
So yeah, there you go.
Why are they so big?
Because they're huge. Gargantuan? I don't know. They're very large.
Yeah.
What I do know is before we walk into that chamber, Tyndall's going to take the time, as soon as he sees those jellyfish, to cast some freedom of movement on probably Zil and Sierra. Here's one of my 5th level spell slots.
Thank you. That will definitely save us.
Thank you.
Just I want to make sure I remember correctly. These are the things that potentially can if you damage them, if there's somebody in their grasp, it could damage that person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But only on attacks, not saves.
Okay.
Look at us remembering how to fight things we fought before.
We're learning.
Who are we?
What would you like to do?
And they're not reacting to us at this distance, Matt?
Nope.
Huh. Okay. Zill's gonna kind of float carefully past. And if there's nothing that reacts to him, he'll kind of observe this, the center of the chamber, looking back at the group.
Okay. You look and you do see that while things rise from the vents, the two vents in here are blocked by those equipment pieces. So there's like less energy coming into here. But then you see the passage to the north also blocked by one of these creatures. Not blocked, but it's near it.
I feel like taking the treasure as a trap.
So
I feel like as
Zon?
soon as. Oh, go ahead.
I would say we'll try and move up to Zill. Avoid trouble.
Well, if they're not reacting, Tyndall will also skirt by and see if he can get into the chamber.
You are able to get in.
Well, my guess is that we're going to go after the sword and the shield. So I'm going to stay here and have their back.
Over the telepathic bond, is there any reason we need the sword and the shield? I think we should just leave him.
Over the telepathic bond, what happens if it's Alex Shawn's and we need to return it to him?
I have the same thought.
Have we seen him using particular weapons in the visions map besides his spear?
I'm not particular now.
I think Zill is going to look down at his palms that are still burnt and scaly from this rash that the ruidium great axe inflicted on him, and look back at his friends and telepathically communicate that we're here for a particular mission, not to loot from these fallen heroes. I don't know if these weapons would be a boon to us. Who could wield them besides myself?
Matt, where Nazana is, can he see if these things look like they've taken any damage or anything?
The weapons?
No. The Death's Embrace. Does it look like they're alive and moving around on their own, or are they just kind of floating there dead?
They look like they're alive.
Okay.
They don't look damaged.
I mean, every time we've encountered these things, they've attacked, right? You know, with bond.
Not only that, they've ambushed us out of nowhere.
So I feel like, what's the difference?
Well, My biggest concern is it looks like those pieces of equipment are blocking geysers from dumping heat into this room, and I'm worried that if we take them out, we're going to start boiling alive again.
Right. Which is, I think maybe we're all in agreement to just leave them. Unless we can think of a reason we really need them.
I got nothing.
And we know where they are, and hopefully they'll be there when we grab the other people. I mean,
Who knows? Maybe it'll bait the other people into doing something dumb. Maybe we make them even shinier.
To wield these weapons is to court disaster also. They are just as likely to punish the wielder as they are to empower them.
All right. So what do we want to do?
Right.
Zill's gonna ignore them and continue going up northwest. This is a little bit of hypocrisy from Zill because he already has his big fancy great axe that does bonus psychic damage.
Tyndall doesn't want to touch them or jostle them or anything, but can he just take a closer look and see if there's anything special, or do they just look like Viridium weapons?
They look like iridium weapons.
Okay, so no engravings that would indicate there's anything special.
No.
Okay, with that, he'll move on.
Sure, we'll just follow her friends.
Okay. In that case, we're able to move north. Sounds.
The second death embrace doesn't react to us.
Nope.
Cool.
To the next space, and as you do, we're going to go ahead and take our break.
See you on a bit.
Yep.
I took my first breath, bathed in crimson light. A child of omens, a starless night. They whispered fate in hushed cold prayer that doom would find me waiting there. They carved my name in songs of war. I bled for gods who ask for more. Yet when I called, the heavens turned and left me drowning where I burned. Was I bound before my birth to fall forgotten in the deep? Is there no love left in this earth for those the red moon dares to keep? I raised my blade, I made my stand, I gave them the took my first breath, bathed in crimson light, a child of omens, a starless night. They whispered fate in hushed cold prayer, that doom would find me waiting there. They carved my name in songs of war. I bled for gods who ask for more. Yet when I called, the heavens turned and left me drowning where I burned. Was I bound before my birth to fall forgotten in the deep? Is there no love left in this earth for those the red moon dares to keep? I raised my blade, I made my stand, I gave them blood, I gave my hand, yet all I earned was broken sleep, a prison forged in Netherdeep. No dawn will rise, no stars will guide, no gods will hear me where I hide. But if you come, if light still stays, will you unmake my yesterdays? Born beneath the red moon's glow, faded long to break or go. Born beneath the red moon's glow, faded long to break or go. I took my first breath, bathed in crimson light, a child of omens, a starless night. They whispered fate in hushed cold prayer, that doom would find me waiting there. They carved my name in songs of war. I bled for gods who ask for more. Yet when I called, the heavens turned and left me drowning where I burned. Was I bound before my birth to fall forgotten in the deep? I took my first breath, bathed in crimson light, a child of omens, a starless night. They whispered fate in hushed cold prayer, that doom would find me waiting there. They carved my name in songs of war. I bled for gods who asked for more. Yet when I called, the heavens turned and left me drowning where I burned. Was I bound before my birth to fall forgotten in the deep? Is there no love left in this earth for those the red moon dares to keep? I raised my blade, I made my stand, I gave them blood, I gave my hand, yet all I earned was broken sleep, a prison forged in Netherdeep. No dawn will rise, no stars will guide, no gods will hear me where I hide. But if you come, if light still stays, will you unmake my yesterdays? Born beneath the red moon's glow, faded long to break or go. Born beneath the red moon's glow, faded long to break or go. I took my first breath, bathed in crimson,
Alrighty, it's time for us to come on back.
a child of omens, a starless night. They whispered fate in hushed cold prayer.
Alright, we still need Bobby back.
He'll be back shortly.
So we got to our song.
Sorry, gang. I am back.
Alright, cool. Let's go. Waiting for Zababi. Goes forward though. Well, we'll start here. So, iridium covers almost every surface of this 30-foot high cavern, in some places forming crystalline spikes that range from 1 foot to 8 feet long. Life-sized, iridium-encrusted stone statues of warriors jut from the walls, floor, and ceiling at odd angles, like jagged teeth in a diseased maw. What would you like to do?
I think we should check out the statues, but at the same time, I think we should be careful of them too.
Yeah, Zill was about to step boldly into the chamber, or swim, as it were, and at Siora's words, he's going to pause and look back. Well, perhaps I'm not the best lead to such a sensitive operation.
I'm gonna move up in front and cautiously move to this statue over here and examine it.
Okay. You look carefully, and from what you can tell, there is a seem to have a face of anger and rage upon them, the ruidium flowing over them. And it looks like the way that they are carved, it's to portray them as gravely wounded.
All right, can I see where the wound might be?
This one, you're looking like it's wounded across the chest.
All right. This is gonna be crazy, but I'm gonna put my hand on its chest and cast a Cure Wounds on it.
Okay. Let out the energy.
For
And
8.
It does not seem like it affects the statue.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move up to the next one and examine it.
Alright. Give me a perception check.
22.
22. Okay. As you move, you clearly see 3 crab-like Many eyed creatures hungrily make their way towards you. One coming out here, another here, and another just puts itself between these two statues. And then I will auto do the initiative. And Sierra, you would be going first. Are you switching?
She's answering you, but she's muted.
Oh,
Did. Sorry. No, I am not going to switch. I'm going to go first because I'm standing practically on top of one of them. So I'm going to attack it.
Perfect. All right, Sierra, you get to go first.
All right. So I'm really going to move up to this one. Bonus action Hunter's Mark. And swing at it with my short sword
Nice.
for a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Okay, so that is 11 points of piercing damage. Using the nicked action, swing at it with the dagger
Very nice.
for a 15.
That will bounce off the hard shell.
All right, then second attack with the short sword
Nice.
for a 25 to hit
That hits.
for another 10 points of damage.
Very good.
Oh wait, and for the Hunter's Mark, let me get that in there. For 3 points of force damage,
Nice.
and that will be my turn.
Okay, and it will begin to take its turn here. Alright, first thing it's gonna do is go ahead and open its mouth to try to give you a bit of a bite here. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, comes into your shin for 7 piercing damage. And then its claws come out trying to tear and eat here, 18.
That'll hit,
And a 23.
and that'll hit.
So that is 5 slashing and 7 slashing.
So 12.
Right. And this next one's coming over and trying to take another bite out of Sierra. Only for 12.
Miss.
Coming in with a claw for 19.
That'll hit,
Another claw for 21.
and that'll hit.
So it is 6 and then 7.
So 13.
This last one. Swimming and coming over to Sierra. Coming in for the bite for a natural 20.
Oh,
That is 30
ooh.
piercing damage. Then coming in for a claw with an 18 to hit.
That'll hit, and he's going to take me down.
Okay, for 7.
Yep.
Then 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That comes in trying to rip you apart for 2 failed death saves. And we go to Nazan. Seeing the crab's maw coming in, taking a piece out of the side and devouring it of Sierra.
Yeah, that's awesome. freaking out now.
Kill him.
Kill
I
him.
got her.
Okay. I will kill them. I will not kill them with kindness. So I will go after this one. This one here. I can't see what his name is. They're all piled up. And I will chromatic orb at second level. I'm gonna do electricity.
Do you want to do A here, the one that she was fighting?
Oh yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay, so we'll take that off.
It's 26 to hit.
That hits.
17 electrical damage.
Nice. All right,
Um,
begins to fry and is bloodied.
That will be my turn.
All right, so then Tyndall.
Cool. Let's see. I need to do some counting here. Thanks, ruler. Cool. All right, so I have plenty of movement. Tyndall is gonna. Let's make sure I do this at the right point. Yeah, this will work just fine. Cool. Tyndall's gonna scooch over here. To get within 5 feet, or to get within touch of Ciora. He's going to hit her with a Cure Wounds. And knows it needs to be big time to keep her up. So, 4th level it is. So, 35 hit points.
Thank
That's
you.
Ciora. And then after sending some healing her way, he's going to look over to Zill and say, "Get in there, big guy." And he's going to use his bonus action to teleport you straight on top of them. To make sure they're all within, what is it, 5 feet?
You can move me. Where do I end up?
Yeah, so 5 feet. So then, yeah, so right on top of them, so that you're within 5 feet of all of them. So, like, I don't know, maybe floating above
Right above
Ciora,
Ciora. Very nice.
since we're underwater and that can happen.
Yeah.
And then I need them to make a DC 18 con save.
Nice. Yeah, 23. A 15. And a 15.
So the fails take 11 damage and are blinded. The
Nice.
success takes half damage, so 5. That is radiant damage, in case it matters.
Very good. All right, Zill. So Jewel radiates its power out from Zill, burning them with godly energy. Anything else?
No, that's gonna be my turn.
Then Zill.
Zill was mid roar as he was raging when he was suddenly pulled into the new space. And as he emerges, he completes the swing. Of course, attacking recklessly. This is the most damaged Serpent Maw that he's attacking. It's a 25 to hit
That hits.
for a whopping 16 magical slashing and 3 psychic.
Ooh, how do you want to kill it?
He cleaves through the left claw and then sends it kind of skittering backwards before turning to make his next attack with no hesitation. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that is terrible damage. That's only 8 magical slashing. And then additional 4 psychic. And this is Zill's final attack. For a 26 to hit.
Nice.
That is 13 magical slashing, an additional 7 psychic.
Very good. And it is bloodied.
Perfect. That is Zill's turn.
Right. Siora.
Is there, since Zill is like right on top of me, a way that I can skirt around and flank one of them?
Yeah, you'd use your you would be let's see here.
I'm not meaning move out of their space, just
I don't think you can flank without without provoking one opportunity attack.
Unless you bonus action.
I was gonna say
disengage.
bonus action disengage and move
Oh yeah,
behind
and
it.
you can do that. Yes.
All right, then that is what I'm going to do wherever I am in this mess. I'll just leave myself there and swing at it with my short sword.
Okay.
For an 18 to hit,
18 hits.
that will be 6 points of magical piercing with some sneak attack in there for an additional 6 points of damage. Using the nicked action with my dagger for a 27 to hit
That hits.
for 4 points of damage. And second swing with the short sword for a 27 to hit
Yeah.
for an additional 9 points of magical piercing.
So how do you want to kill it?
Does it have eyes?
Yes.
Well, actually, you know what? Since I'm behind it, I'm just literally going to take my sword and right straight down into it.
Very nice. Whew, as it wiggles before it dies. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. Then, so the last one, right in front of Zill. We'll go ahead and try to take a bite. Dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
All right. Bites down for 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage.
Then takes its claw for 14.
14 will not hit.
And then a 17.
17 will hit.
For a total of 6 slashing damage. Then Nazan.
So the one that was just attacked by Zill, or just attacked Zill rather, I'm going to do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So this works by a save. That's right, Bobby. It tells you. Wisdom 17 save.
9.
It's been damaged, right?
Yes.
Cool. Uh, 15 damage.
Very nice. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Tyndall.
Tyndall is gonna scut around behind Zill, make sure that that thing is not within reach of him. Actually, he's not that afraid of it. He is gonna skirt around behind Zill though. And then he'll he'll do the same thing. He's gonna toll the dead on this thing.
Right.
So wisdom
Yep,
save.
sorry. 14.
That will fail. So 2d12 plus 4 is 12 plus 4 is 16 necrotic damage.
Very nice. Because it's a crumple. It is bloodied. Anything else?
There is a temptation to use some stuff to finish it off, but I think probably I should just let Zill do the job. So that's going to be it.
Zell.
Still really appreciates that vote of confidence. And it's a whopping 16 to...
Oh, that bounces off the hard shell.
Wow, maybe Tyndall's faith was misplaced. Second reckless, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Only as misplaced as your faith in the Luxid, my friend.
Oh!
Fighting words. That is 13 magical slashing and 12 psychic.
How do you want to kill it?
He is going to cleave it cleanly in half and immediately begin looking for a suitable trophy to take back to his trophy room.
Very nice. Get a good claw if you want.
Wonderful.
In that case, as you see dozens of tendrils of iridium emerge from the statues. And some begin to move directly towards Siora. I need a dexterity saving throw.
$19.
19. You're able to move through the water and avoid the tendril. What would you like to do?
Well, since they're potentially going to keep attacking, I'm going to move out of the room. This way.
All right. So you swim. Is that all you're swimming?
Sorry, yes, because I don't want to get too far from my friends.
You got it. Nazan, dexterity saving throw, please.
Sturdy 20.
Dirty 20. You're able to easily avoid the tendrils grasping at you. What would you like to do?
I would like to move and action dash so I get out of the room.
Okay. Whoa.
A little bit past the aura.
Got it. Tyndall, dexterity saving throw.
Cool. I'm so good at these. Not really. 9.
9. You watch as these red tendrils wrap around you. This is for grappled and restrained. Whew.
Yeah, that'll take effect.
Okay.
Any damage that I need to worry about?
No.
Cool. Then I need to be free of grappled or restrained so I can do anything useful. So I'm going to use the jewel to poof myself 15 feet
Okay.
as a bonus action. How do I move my token? There we go. So 5, 10, 15 in that direction. And does that get me out of the grapple?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking.
Mhm.
And then I would like to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Actually, like I'm getting out of here. Very good. Zill, dex save.
Alrighty.
You're immune to grappled and restrained, by the way.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do I have
Was-
advantage on this, Matt?
I mean, at this point, you see they're trying to get you, but they can't grab you apparently. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Freedom of
Oh,
movement is still in effect.
perfect.
It would have been a whopping 12. Is that...
You
is
see the
relevant?
spell kind of repels it away from you.
Thank you, Tyndall. And then Zill action dashes, trying to catch up with his buddies. Got 80 feet of movement. It's like it's somewhere in here.
Okay, and with that, you find yourselves out of the room in this small passageway. would you
Zil
like
begins to
to
call for Messicina to go ahead and scout, but alas, she is dead.
Huh? Cautiously forward, I suppose.
Yes.
Nazan will go first this time.
Okay.
That was terrible. I was certain that was some kind of puzzle, but instead we just had to flee.
Tyndall is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself just to top himself off.
All right. Proceed. A bit further.
Ladies.
And
Ladies. Mercy.
as you come in here, thermal vents in the floor bring light and heat into this eerie sepulchre, which has a ceiling 30 feet high. Strewn around the vents are the bones of large fish, though it's not clear what killed them. The ruidium growing on the wall seems to have engulfed dozens of people, tramping them in red crystal sarcophagi as if they were bugs in amber. Every figure bears an expression of anguish.
Do the visitors of these people look familiar at all? Like, have we seen any of these people in visions?
You take some time and you see two figures that you recognize as Alekshan's parents. Another is the woman you helped carry. You see young Mary. And you would figure the figure of Talmuth.
Tyndall's very torn. He wants to cast Greater Restoration, but I think having examined Zill, I think he knows that wouldn't work.
Well, what do you think killed the fish?
I'm gonna go up in there next to Tyndall, and I'm gonna look around the room up toward the ceiling, see if I can see anything in the shadows.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Right? $29.
Alright, you don't see anything lurking. Those you do see Looks like one of these crystalline things doesn't seem to contain anyone.
Tyndall, do you see there's one crystalline thing that contains no one? What do you suppose that's about?
Is there a memory that we've missed?
Anything's possible. I mean, this place is vast, so
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. It's something could have gotten out of there, and that's what's killing the fish, or it could be those things open up and they get you. I see again possibilities all the time.
You said it's skeletons, right?
Fish.
There's skeletons of fish on the floor. In the sarcophagi, it looks like the full figures of people
Oh,
in
okay.
anguish.
well, Siora is going to be that person, and she's going to walk up to the one that has the mom in it. And she's going to touch it to see if she can get any sort of feeling, like a vibration or.
You touch it and you just sort of see them in this anguish state.
I don't feel anything, hear anything.
No, you think you almost hear, you see the eyes flit to you for a second, but then nothing else.
All right. I'm gonna go over to the empty one and touch it and see if I can feel anything.
Okay. Touch it. And you don't feel anything there. But as you kind of just put the slightest pressure on it, it pushes forward and opens up and reveals a secret passage.
Oh,
Heck yeah, nice job.
who wants to go first down the secret passage?
Zill's gonna start striding forward confidently.
All right.
Oh no, I disappeared.
Let's say Tyndall. You watch as very quickly the bones on the floor knit themselves together.
Shoot. Damn.
Forming skeletal versions of many of the creature or a number of the creatures you have fought.
Oh, God, the blood fins? These things are brutal.
And with that, Siora, what you doing with your initiative?
I'm gonna let Zill go first.
Okay, so we'll put you down to 12. And we'll start this. And with that, Zill, it is your turn.
Oh man. Okay. Zill can I move here, Matt, without provoking opportunity attack from Bloodfin C? Or would it get me? Actually, it probably occupies this whole square,
Yeah,
right?
so it's entirely there.
Okay, so it probably would get me. Well, then he'll stay in there to like square up with B and C. He really wanted to get to Tyndall, but such is life.
Sorry,
And
it sounded like you mispronounced Beyonce, and it was really funny. In my head.
ah, I probably did. And immediately is going to rage. He'll make his first rage attack recklessly.
All right, this is on B.
This is going to be on B. Yes, that is a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
That is 9 points of magical slashing,
Okay.
followed by 6 psychic.
All right, 1 second, because I got to get this particular one in. So you said 9 of slashing, which you see because of its skeleton nature is resistant to it.
Okay.
Then you said 9 psychic. Just double checking. Yep, it takes all the psychic.
Okay. Second attack is going to be a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and that is 11 magical slashing, 6 psychic. Then his final attack is going to be a 23 to hit,
Yes.
and that is 10 magical slashing and 3 psychic. Oof, rough rolls. And that is my turn.
Okay. So go about chipping and damaging the will of the creatures, and we'll go to Ciora.
All right. Gonna bonus action steady aim and swing at the one right in front of me with my short sword.
All right.
For a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 8 points of magical piercing.
All right. You see it is resistant to that as well.
Plus 6 points of sneak attack. And shoot. I don't have anything that's not piercing. So, while I figure that out for my next turn, that'll be my turn.
Got it. All right. In that case, this one, A will see Tyndall right next to it. And
if it makes an attack, it's natural 1.
all right, it'll
My
make its
fortune.
attack and gets a natural 1. And then Tyndall, you at full HP or no?
No.
All right, then it will swing with its tail. For 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, that will be 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And then we'll have the one be here beyond Zill. And I don't think Zill's not at full HP, are they?
No, he's not.
Then they go to bite for 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is 14 piercing damage. That's going to swing its tail at Tyndall for 19 to hit.
Bounces off the shield.
Nice. And then it does a 26 on Zill as it gulps you down. And then you realize you're just in its skeletal ribcage.
I can see out.
Like, whoa! Though there is this nasty energy that seems to be around you within it. And then we'll have the last one here attack Siora. And you're missing HP, I believe.
Yes, I am.
So that's 14 to hit.
Nope.
All right, so it'll swing around with its tail. Or 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then Nazan.
Nizan is going to, at 3rd level, Chromatic Orb Thunder, the one that has Zil.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. It's 28 thunder damage.
Ooh, very nice. See, the bones are cracking.
And then that'll be my turn.
We'll go to Tyndall.
Tyndall's going to hold up his holy symbol, eyes open, and just say, with knowledge, I banish you, and cast, not cast, but uses Channel Divinity to do Turn Undead.
Nice.
So, is that Wisdom save? Yes, Wisdom save.
Okay. Got a 3 and a 16
16 saves.
and a 9.
Okay, so the 2 that fail are frightened and incapacitated and must try to move away from me.
Nice.
And the Seer Undead, the 2 that failed also. Oh no! I had it and then I just scrolled all over the place. Okay. Okay, and then they also take 48. So that is going to be 15 radiant damage to the 2 that failed.
Nice. It singes that necrotic base.
Okay, and just so the party is clear, the effect ends early if it takes damage or if I have the incapacitated condition or dice.
Yeah, but Devin, it's what my character would do. And so Zil attacks all 3. Just kidding.
Cool. Then in that case, as a bonus action, Tyndall would like Zil to not be inside of the Bloodfin, so he's going to use his bonus action to take advantage of his jewel again.
Nice.
And Zil's going to poof out on this side, and it needs to make a con save.
Love it.
I'm gonna roll it.
8.
Okay, that will fail, so it will be blinded and takes 4d10.
Such a cool ability.
That dice really just wants to keep spinning. There it goes. 24 radiant damage.
Nice. Woo, lights that sucker up. It is bonied. Correct.
Cool. Okay, who's next in the initiative? Zill's next in the initiative. I'm trying to remember how the 3-step works, guys. Would I currently be considered flanking with Zill?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll stay where I am.
Very cool. Zill.
Zill is completely unfazed by this remarkable translocation that's occurred, and he immediately just starts swinging away. That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That is 17 magical slashing and 9 psychic. And then for his final attack, that's another 27 to hit.
Very good.
That is 9 slashing and 6 psychic. And then as a bonus action, he is... he's going to use 2 maneuver points and activate Axolotl's regeneration. Oh god, terrible roll to get back a whopping 5 hit points. And that's his turn.
Dang. It's still up. Siora.
Seeing that the one in front of me is incapacitated, I'm gonna move around. Maybe move around it over to here, to this one.
Okay.
And can I swing at it with my short sword, but use it more like a bat and hit it with the side? Since piercing is not working.
I mean, it's a good try. Unfortunately, that will not well, so you can, but that would take it to an improvised weapon,
Okay.
which would, I believe, get us down to a D4 in bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I don't think you're proficient. And so therefore you have to be proficient, I believe, to get sneak attack.
Right.
I mean, half damage is still damage.
Damage, yeah.
Yeah. And half with
But I
sneak is
thought it
pretty
was-
good.
I thought it was immune.
No,
Oh, it's
it's
resistant.
resistant.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case, I'll.
That's a different story.
Well, but still. Okay, so that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
For 9 points of magical piercing,
Yes.
using the Vex act or the Nicked action, swinging at it with my dagger for a 22 to hit.
Yes.
For 2 points of piercing damage, plus an additional 7 for sneak attack, and then second attack with the short sword for a 12. So I'm sure that misses,
It does.
and that will be my turn.
Very good. So, do they have to move away still?
Let me reread it, but yes, I think so. It tries to move as far from you as it can on its turns.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so this will go kind of up and into the corner. 30 feet. It'll right here and up 30 feet. This last one will go ahead and strike at Zill for 28 to hit.
Definitely hits.
16 piercing. Swinging the tail at Tyndall for a 19 to hit.
Puts a shield up and blocks it again.
Go through the motions of swallowing on Zill for 26.
Oh no, again.
Into the ribcage.
Oh no, it's again.
The sun.
Nizan is gonna take out his lunch, have a little bite. Will do chromatic orb at first level, thunder damage.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Oh, nice. 16 thunder damage.
Ooh, how do you want to kill it?
I think that the spell hits it, and it just with that force of where all the cracks have been forming as people have been hitting it, it just kind of breaks apart and just breaks around Zill.
Very nice. So, breaks apart and still explodes out, getting Zill, Sioria, and Tyndall. So I need dexterity saving throws against the exploding bones.
Sorry, guys. Didn't know
30.
that was going to happen.
Dirty 20.
15.
3. That's a natural 1.
All right. So then, just Tyndall, you're gonna take 14 piercing from the bone shards.
Cool.
It is gone.
I pick up the biggest bone shard I can and give it to Zill. Here's your trophy, Zill.
All right.
Peace, smiles, and gratitude. Thank you.
Now Tyndall.
Tyndall starts pulling them out of his chest and handing them over to Zill. He's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Cool. It's 26 to all of us.
I am fully restored.
Well, let's get out of here before the other ones come back.
All right. So
You don't want to finish them off?
I don't want to be anywhere near them when they explode. And maybe if
fair.
we leave this room, they'll go back to the way they were.
Well, which way then?
Through the secret passage, of course.
Secret tunnel.
So I guess Zill, what do you want to do? Your turn.
Yeah, Zul will follow the party's direction and
Okay.
head over here.
So, is we going secret tunnel?
That's where Siora is
Yep.
headed.
Because I'm just scanning everybody. Just so I don't.
Yep.
All right. Very cool.
They can't hurt us in here, guys. We'll be safe. I'm sure of it. Nothing will ever hurt us ever again.
Okay.
You know what season we're in, right?
Here we are.
Oh, cool.
A pale glow suffuses the small dead-end chamber. The ceiling is 15 feet high, and the floor is covered with fine white sand. Tucked in an alcove is an altar of glittering crystal, carved with smaller feet. A shimmering mote of light floats above it. What would you like to do?
Tyndall, would you like, excuse me, to take this one, or do you want me to?
Well, I was planning on taking one eventually, so I'll take this one. And Tyndall will step forward and touch the orb.
Okay. You grab, and you find the others. This comes into your being. And you see, all of you see, a young man who stands atop a mountain and beholds a green Jurassian vista. Beautiful fields. Trees as far as the eye could see. He holds a handful of lush flowers. The vision shifts, and now he looks out over the same landscape, blighted by the calamity. The greenery is burned to the ground. Corpses litter the hillside, and he grips a sword, dripping blood. Then all of you come back from your vision.
Zil looks a little misty-eyed because he's never seen or even heard of maybe a version of Jorhas that was not as it currently is, a wasteland. And so that was really alien and beautiful, and he's just overwhelmed with a sense of loss.
And Devin, I sent you. That is the Mote of Rancor.
Secret message.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And having come this far and seen everything, you now all go to the next level.
Heck yeah. All right, let's go. I'm going to roll my hit die. Everyone pray for me. Send me good energy. Oh, an 11. Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Here we go.
I got a 4, which on a D6 is good.
That is
Yeah,
good.
it's really good.
Yeah, I rolled decent too because I got a 6 on a D8.
I got a 5 on a D8.
I'm up to 70 hit points.
Wow. That's good for a wizard. This is one of the first times I've ever had a character with rolled HP that was better than average.
All right. I guess seeing this, what would you all like to do?
Sierra's gonna peek out into the other room and see what's going on in there.
How long does the turn last? Turn undead?
I was having a spell. Is that right? Wait, I'm short a spell. Why am I short a spell? Did I get 2 extra prepared spells? I'll have to add an extra spell. Turn undead is 1 minute.
Okay. In that case, you feel they are swimming around. Waiting to kill you.
Cool. If we move out, we go back into initiative.
And essentially.
Okay. I mean, I don't really think we have a choice not to go back out.
Right.
The question is, do we want a short rest before we do? In which case, we'll lose Intellect Fortress and freedom of movement.
I think we should just finish him off.
So I would be inclined to just do a water of vitality and top us up. Cool, that's 10. That tops me up. And who else do we need to top up? Mizon's
I mean, I'm
topped up.
good.
Siora needs some hit points.
Zil probably needs.
Still looks like he's at max. I don't know if he healed when he. But Dilliot, he was damaged, right?
No, but didn't you do a mass cure wounds? Or did I make that up?
I did.
Yeah, that got me to.
That topped you up? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, the rest of these are all to you, Siora. So
Okay.
7. Another 7. 6. 9. Should be 5. 10.
That should do it.
Okay, cool. And we're all topped up. We're ready to go face them so they don't get extra damage. Or attacks. I don't know whether it's damage or attacks. But I'm good to go.
Me
Me
too.
too.
Okay. In that case, start this over with Zil. What would you like to do?
Zil would like to rush out and hit something really hard with his axe. Got 40 feet of movement. So I guess I'll go for this one.
Sounds
If
good.
it's- Okay. He is going to use his 4th and final rage. Oh no, I'm probably still raging. It hasn't been 10 minutes. So he doesn't get to do that. So he just makes 2 regular attacks. Alright. Let's go reckless. That is a 22 to hit. That is a whopping 8 slashing and 7 psychic. Wow. And second attack is an 18 to hit. Oof. Good lord, this slashing damage is so bad. So that's 8 magical slashing and then 10 psychic.
Very nice. Cracking it further.
That's my turn.
Ciora.
All right. Whoops. Going to bonus action dash to this one and flank with Zill. And swing at it with my short sword.
Let's go.
For a 25 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 points of magical piercing. Plus an additional 11 points for sneak attack. Using the nicked action, I'm going to swing at it with my dagger. For a dirty 20 to hit.
Nice.
For 1 point of piercing damage. And second shot with my, or hit with my short sword. For a 25 to hit.
Ooh.
For an additional 10 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Good. In that case, this one is going to hurriedly swim to Ciora. And go to strike. That is an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, swings its tail for 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Tail, that is 20 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
The one y'all are picking on. Still sensing its killer instincts. Go ahead and go to bite Ciora for 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 16 piercing. And go with its tail for 23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
For 22 bludgeoning damage.
They're picking on me.
They are. Then 16.
That just hits.
Okay. So then it kind of takes you and you go into the rib cage. Whee. And with that, we go to Nazan.
Cool. I'm Nissan. I am going to do third level conjure cannonball at A.
Okay.
$17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 23 bludgeoning damage. Anybody within 5 feet of it has to make a save. DC 17.
Okay. This other one.
Dex save.
Dex save. 15.
Okay, it fails.
Should I make should I make one too?
No.
No. I think it's C and just you're inside it.
Yeah. But I want to count it, so she's more protected. So what is what happens?
So it takes half that if it saves.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me say that again. It takes on a failed save, a creature takes half as much damage.
Okay, it explodes. So that's
Oh,
Ciora
man.
and Zill with a dex saves.
25.
Nice.
Oh. 7.
All right, Sierra doesn't take anything, and that will be 8 piercing to Zill. Anything else, Nazan?
Sorry. And I'll move out a bit.
Cool. And Tyndall.
Tyndall will move out slightly. Where did the... There it is. Okay. I hid my actual... so he's just going to move out a little bit so he has clear vision of this thing. I think he'll hide behind Nazan, to be honest. No, Tyndall's not that cowardly. But he definitely doesn't want to be the one closest to it, that's for sure. And then he's going to... Oh, I got an upgrade to my damage dice. He's going to do some Sacred Flame action. Dex save.
7.
That's a fail. So 17 radiant damage.
Very cool. It burns those bones. It is bloodied, essentially.
Cool. Yeah, that's going to be my turn.
We go to Zill.
Zill is going to circle around and fling himself at the back of this one. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's 15 magical slashing. Followed by 5 psychic.
Good.
And then that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
17 magical slashing. And 8 psychic.
Okay, beat more, but still up.
That's my turn.
Siora.
All right, move up to flank it,
Okay.
and then I'm going to swing at it with the short sword. For a 23 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 9 points of magical piercing, plus an additional 9 points for sneak attack.
Okay.
Using the nicked action, I'm going to swing at it with the dagger. For a 26 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. It explodes.
Alright,
So another deck save for Siora and Zill.
26.
Nice.
Still rolls a 13 on his die.
Oh, then that would be a 15 total.
Or save.
Good looking out.
There we go. So it seems now you're in peace within the room.
Tyndall's looking around, waiting for the room to start trying to kill us.
No. All these rooms have been very hostile.
Well, every room up till now that's been in this section has tried to kill us as soon as the enemies were gone. So Tyndall is paying very close attention to what's going on around him, prepared for an ambush.
It doesn't seem to feel like that is what is happening.
So, are there 1 or 2 passages off that direction?
So you're looking, and from what you can see, there is 1 passage.
Should we head that direction?
Yes. Forward.
Okay, we're going to continue this way.
Normal order.
Siora, you're looking a bit beat up there. like I should offer you some healing.
What?
Tyndall's gonna slap you on the back and give you a second level cure wounds.
All right.
Look at this room.
19 hit points to Siora.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Oh.
Okay.
That.
So.
What's that?
The big ball of ruidium. We'd struck gold.
If only our mission was to collect ruidium, we would have struck gold.
Yeah.
That's definitely our our motivation here. Zill is maintaining his rage. Let it be said, he has 10 more minutes till this thing collapses.
This immense cavern contains a spherical black mass resembling a giant organ or cyst that nearly fills the space. Measuring over 100 feet in diameter, it has veins of iridium crisscrossing its surface, which is covered with spiky protuberances that retract and elongate as the sphere pulses.
I'm forward, right?
You're underwater.
Yeah, Zill will enter the room.
Okay. You're in the room. What would you like to do?
Do a quick save. And
Quick save, F5.
follow Zill. That's what we're going to do.
Is there anything? Yeah, we don't know anything about what's over here. Zill just wants to like take a peek in this hallway.
As we walk by it, are there any feelings? Feel any energy or what's the vibe?
Rage.
Hmm.
As you approach that cavern, stepping out from it, you see 4 individuals in armor and gear that has a little bit of a purple motif to it. See one in somewhat older gentleman, possibly a halfling. Old halfling looks at you. smiles. Huh. These are the ones sent by the Cobalt Soul, don't you think? They look, when a woman with them, very slight. Oh, they have what we need, hidden in their souls. All right. We can make this real simple. Gonna have to let us extract what we need. We can all be okay.
I don't think so. I don't think we have to let you do anything, especially not to us.
Well, you don't have to let us. But it would have been easier. As they pull out their blades and we end there for tonight as they get ready to kill you. With that, we will end and come back.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.